Hi guys, so dito sa video na to, i-recap ko yung trade na ginawa ko last week. So, itong trade na to is from USD JPY. So, short trade siya at kumita tayo ng 20,000 pesos. Well, actually, $360 siya. Kinonvert ko lang into peso. So, nasa around 20,000 pesos. So, paano ba yung naging thought process ko dito sa trade na to and then paano ko ba siya minanage? So, yun yung i-discuss natin dito sa video na to. So, just a disclaimer, we're doing this for educational purposes only and always trade at your own risk. So, yung trade nangyari siya nung August 30, right? August 30. So, ang tinignan ko muna yung higher time frame context nitong dollar yen. So, kung titingnan natin itong weekly time frame, makikita natin na nasa 80% or 78.6% retracement siya, or ito yung tinatawag natin na retracement of last resort or last line of defense sa Fibonacci ratio. So, pwede siyang mag-act as support and resistance. So, at that time, andito yung price. So, nag-act siya or tinetest niya as potential resistance. And sa daily time frame naman, makikita natin na may short-term uptrend tayo. So, meron tayong wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at that time, yung price nasa resistance, 80% or 78.6%. And nasa fifth wave na siya, which means parang ito na yung last move niya. And then, pwede na tayo makakita ng mas deeper retracement. Alright? So, kung mapapansin nyo rin dito sa 145, looking left, previous resistance yan before. And ang view ko last week, possible na magkaroon siya ng failed breakout from this level. So, naghihintay lang ako ng confirmation dito in a form of bearish candlestick rejection. So, nakita natin siya nung August 29. So, ito yung parang naging confirmation ko na pwede na akong bumaba sa hourly, which is my execution time frame para maghanap ng setup. Right? So, ito yung naging confirmation natin. My rejection candlestick. So, nung okay na yan, bumaba na ako sa um, hourly time frame and ito yung nakita ko. Right? So, first of all, makikita natin meron tayong aggressive move downside. So, ito yan. Aggressive move downside. Very impulsive na break na yung last higher low. Nagkaroon tayo ng lower low. And also, meron din tayong momentum divergence. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung price gumawa ng higher high. Pero yung momentum indicator, gumawa siya ng lower high. So, that means medyo nagko-contradict na yung price and yung momentum indicator, which means possible nawawala na siya ng momentum. Okay? So, gumawa siya ng lower low, nag-start mag-pull back. At that time, nag-plot na ako ng Fibonacci retracement ko from this high to this low. And naghihintay ako ng retracement around 50 to 618%. So, ito yung entry zone ko. Nag-sell limit lang ako dyan and yung stop ko, nilagay ko dito sa high na to. A little above this high. So, mga 2 pips. Right? So, yan yung pinaka-invalidation level ko para dito sa setup na to. Okay? And then, target ko, dito lang negative 26. So, set and forget trade lang siya. So, tingnan natin, i-move forward natin. So, at this point, na-trigger yung trade. Okay? So, nasa trade na ako nyan. And then, nung bumaba yung price dito, yung stop loss ko from here, minove ko siya down to here. Okay? So, binanage ko na yung exposure ko. And, hintay ko na lang either mahit yung stop ko, yung trail stop ko, or mahit yung target ko. And after a while, eventually na-hit din yung target. So, dito. Okay? So, yan yung naging thought process ko dun sa trade na to and yung naging management ko all throughout the trade. And wala akong ginamit na fundamental kasi purely technical trader ako. yung setup ko based lang sa repeatable patterns. So with that, thank you guys sa panonood. Good luck and trade safe.